Nobody ruins their life in one day. That would actually be impressive. No, real damage is slower. It's one bad decision followed by another, followed by you saying, I'll deal with it later, until later shows up and beats you to death with consequences. And the scary part? While it's happening, it doesn't even feel like self-destruction. It feels like freedom. It feels like relief. It feels like you're finally taking control. So today, I'm going to show you how to completely ruin your life in 30 days. And trust me, being broke isn't even the worst part. Week 1, kill the safety net. Week 1 is all about momentum. First, quit your job. Not professionally, not gracefully. I mean emotionally, recklessly, in a way that makes future you want to time travel backwards and start swinging. One bad meeting, quit. One annoying email, quit. Your boss says circle back, stand up and evaporate. Now, normal people would stop there, but you're not normal people, because the second you lose stability, your brain immediately replaces it with delusion. You're not unemployed, you're finally betting on yourself. That phrase alone has financially destroyed millions. And once you start saying things like, I've outgrown this chapter with no money in your account, week 1 is complete. You're free. Week 2, set your money on fire. Week 2 is where the fun starts. Now that you have no income, it's time to become a businessman with absolutely no business existing. Pick any online hustle that sounds fake enough to work. Drop shipping, crypto, AI agency, personal brand, course selling, coaching people on things you have never successfully done. Perfect. Now spend money you do not have to build the empire. Buy the course, buy the premium plan, buy the logo, buy the domain, buy the software with the monthly subscription that quietly keeps eating your organs after the free trial ends. Call it an investment. That way, when you lose everything, it sounds intentional. And make sure to tell everyone. Nothing locks in failure like publicly announcing success too early. At this point, you should be making $0 and speaking with the confidence of a man who's about to be investigated. Excellent, because week 3 is where you remove the last obstacle, other people. Week 3. Get rid of everyone who might save you. This is the most important part. You need to make sure nobody can interrupt the collapse. Your friends asking if you're okay, jealous, your family sounding worried, negative mindset. That one brutally honest person who can clearly see you're spiraling, toxic, gone. Stop replying. Stop showing up. Stop explaining yourself. The goal is to become completely unreachable right before your life becomes completely unmanageable. And this part is beautiful because isolation doesn't feel dangerous at first. It feels efficient, quiet, focused, like you're locking in until one day you realize nobody's texting anymore. Nobody expects anything from you, and your room has started to feel less like a workspace and more like a hostage situation. Now you're ready for the final week. This is where you stop looking like yourself. Week 4, become unrecognizable. Week 4 is where the outside finally matches the inside. Sleep whenever, preferably never. Eat garbage, drink caffeine like your heart insulted your family. Ignore your bank account, your body, your inbox, your bills, your hygiene, and any mirror brave enough to show you what's happening. At this stage, time gets weird. Monday disappears. 3 days pass in one scroll. You start measuring your life in notifications and leftovers. And the most dangerous part, you can still convince yourself this is temporary, that you're just going through a phase, that next week you'll reset, next week you'll fix it, next week you'll become a different person. No, you won't. Because if you've done this correctly, by the end of week 4, you won't even need excuses anymore. You'll have something way stronger, a victim complex. And that's what unlocks day 30. Day 30, the final form. Day 30, you wake up tired, broke, irritated, behind on everything, and somehow shocked. And that's why ruining your life is so easy. Because while it's happening, it doesn't feel like destruction, it feels like relief. Quitting feels like freedom. Spending feels like progress. Isolation feels like peace. Avoidance feels like rest. Blame feels like protection. Until suddenly, your entire life is being held together by denial and Wi Fi. So, if any part of this felt a little too familiar, good. That means you caught it early because 30 days is enough time to wreck everything, but it's also enough time to start fixing it. Anyway, like and subscribe for more life advice from a man clearly not qualified to give it. And if you want, I can write the sequel, How to Rebuild Your Life After Absolutely Cooking It.